Elderly people consume this seed to naturally safeguard their retina and eyes. They said that eyesight loss is a normal aspect of aging. They were lying, though. 99% of seniors are unaware that their eyesight is being ruined, not by aging, but by nutrient inadequacies and quiet inflammation that no one ever told them about. According to shocking new research, in just 90 days, the most popular seed you're not eating could protect your retina and slow down vision loss by up to 31%. Yes, a single seed. However, nobody is discussing it. However, the majority of doctors continue to promote pricey eye drops or glasses without bringing up these undiscovered nutritional gems. Why? Because seeds don't make money. Due to the fact that it is natural. It's inexpensive. Additionally, it jeopardizes a billion-dollar vision business that depends on countless procedures and prescriptions. In this video, we will explain the truth and highlight 7 scientifically validated seeds that can prevent and even reverse eye impairment in older adults. Beginning with the least well-known and concluding with the most potent seed, which is ranked first. This isn't conjecture. Everything presented here is based on actual case studies, clinical outcomes, and peer-reviewed research. These studies and their findings are authentic. Additionally, it restored the capacity to read, drive, and live independently for a number of elders. Before we begin, tell us in the comments where you're watching from, how old you are, and whether your vision has changed in recent years. What are you currently doing to protect your eyesight? We're reading every comment and offering personalized advice whenever possible. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Man After 70 for more valuable health insights. Now, without further ado, let's dive into the seed that most people overlook, but could be the key to restoring your visual clarity. 7th place. Seeds of sunflowers. Despite their seemingly commonplace appearance, sunflower seeds have a remarkable effect on the health of senior vision. Vitamin E, an antioxidant that protects the cells in your eyes from oxidative stress, is abundant in these tiny, crisp seeds. When dangerous chemicals known as free radicals accumulate and begin to destroy healthy cells, particularly sensitive ones like those in your retina, the process is known as oxidative stress. As we age, the retina, the light-sensitive tissue in the back of the eye, becomes increasingly susceptible to this type of harm. It gets more difficult to see properly when retinal cells start to degrade, especially in low light. Sunflower seeds can help with that. Over a 10-year period, those who ate foods high in vitamin E, such as sunflower seeds, had a 25% decreased risk of age-related macular degeneration, according to a study published in the Archives of Ophthalmology. In the clinic, we saw Mahmoud, a 67-year-old retired engineer, who had poor peripheral vision, particularly at night. He assumed it was a natural aspect of growing older. However, when examining his diet, we discovered that he was not receiving any vitamin E at all. We incorporated a mere 2 tablespoons of sunflower seeds into his daily regimen, either as a midday snack or as a garnish for his lunch salad. His night vision significantly improved in just 2 months, allowing him to drive after sundown for the first time in more than a year. His follow-up scan revealed fewer signs of oxidative damage in his retina, and he told us that the seeds had become a daily ritual. Although it's a small modification, the impact was significant. Let's go on to one that has even more power to target the eyes. The 6th item is pumpkin seeds. One of the most underappreciated retinal defenders is pumpkin seeds. Their true strength comes from the zinc they contain, even though most people only think of them in relation to magnesium or sleep aids. One mineral that serves as the retina's gatekeeper is zinc. It facilitates the movement of vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it is converted into the eye-protecting pigment melanin. This entire process slows down when zinc levels are low. As a result, the retina is more susceptible to harm from blue light from displays, UV light, and aging in general. The prevalence of zinc insufficiency in adults over 60 is startlingly high, particularly in those with dietary restrictions or problems with absorption. Seniors who took zinc supplements actually had a 21% lower risk of developing severe macular degeneration than those who did not, according to a sizable clinical research that was published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science. A 74-year-old former teacher named Lillian came to us when her central vision began to deteriorate. Let me tell you about her. Every time she tried to read, one of her favorite pastimes, she said it was like staring through a hazy haze. Before we tested her and the results were evident, she was unaware that her zinc levels were low. We encouraged her to start eating a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds with her cereal every morning rather than going straight to supplements. That increased the daily natural zinc intake by about 2.5 milligrams. She no longer needed additional magnification for her books when her vision normalized over the course of 3 months. Even more heartening was the fact that she began coaching local children once more and restored her confidence in her daily reading. In addition to improving her vision, the seeds restored her joy. The following seed on the list offers something even more distinctive. Chia seeds come in at number 5. Despite their small size, chia seeds provide enormous visual benefits. Their primary contribution is omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that aids in lowering retinal inflammation. One of the underlying factors causing retinal thinning, dryness, and even blood vessel leaking that results in vision loss as we age is persistent low-grade inflammation. The problem with inflammation is that, although it may not always be evident, it silently damages the macula, the area of the eye that provides clear central vision. In just 8 weeks, daily ALA consumption enhanced retinal vascular integrity and decreased inflammation indicators, according to a randomized controlled experiment published in Nutrients. The fact that chia seeds also include antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are directly absorbed by the eye and function as internal sunglasses to prevent harmful light, adds to their already excellent qualities. Nancy, who used to be a seamstress and liked embroidery, was 70 years old. Even in bright lighting, she found it difficult to see the small details in her needlework, so she came in frustrated. She frequently complained of dry eyes, and her retinal scans revealed inflammation. We inquired about her nutrition before resorting to eye medications or artificial tears. We just added 2 teaspoons of soaked chia seeds to her daily morning smoothie because she hardly ever ate omega-3s. Her dry eye issues significantly improved in just 6 weeks, and she reported to us that her embroidery designs were at last returning to their original sharpness. At her neighborhood community center, she even resumed teaching a craft class. It was more than vision. Something as basic as a seed was the source of freedom. Let's now discuss the top 4. In many traditional societies, this next one is referred to as eye insurance. The way flax seeds support the tear film, the protective layer of moisture that covers your eyes, makes them unique among nature's most concentrated sources of ALA omega-3s. Dry, itchy, and blurry eyes are caused by the tear film becoming unstable or evaporating too quickly as people age. Flax seeds aid by improving the quality of the lipids that prevent tears from drying up too quickly, and by lowering inflammation on the ocular surface. Seniors who took flaxseed oil daily saw a 42% reduction in dry eye problems within 30 days, according to a clinical trial published in the Crocin Journal. Considering how frequent dry eyes are in those over 60, that's a significant number. Furthermore, lignans, which are substances that combat oxidative stress in the lens and retina and reduce the course of age-related vision loss, are abundant in flax seeds. Youssef was a 69-year-old guy who had just retired after driving school buses for decades. He had a very particular grievance. His eyes would become dry and gritted by the afternoon, and he would have to strain in order to see well. The alleviation from the over-the-counter drops he had tried never lasted. Upon inquiring about his diet, it was discovered that he disliked fish and was not consuming any omega-3 fatty acids. We added 1 tablespoon of ground flax seeds to his usual yogurt each morning. We made sure he used freshly ground flax seeds because whole ones frequently pass through the digestive tract undigested. He experienced decreased soreness after 2 weeks. He said that he no longer need eye drops after a month. His wife even made a joke about how she saw him rewatching classic action films without stopping to massage his eyes. Flax seeds became a tiny daily step that helped him regain a significant portion of his comfort. Wait till you encounter the next one that directly targets the retina, though, if you thought flax seeds were strong. Black sesame seeds come in at number 3. A mainstay of many traditional Asian diets, black sesame seeds have a surprising effect on eye health. Their exceptionally high levels of zinc, vitamin B1, and potent antioxidants like sesamin and sesamolin are what set them apart. It is well known that these substances shield the blood vessels supplying the retina, which is particularly crucial in avoiding diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause of blindness in the elderly. The delicate vessels of the retina may leak, hemorrhage, or develop scar tissue as a result of inadequate circulation. This kind of eye damage is largely caused by blood sugar surges, which black sesame helps to prevent by enhancing microcirculation. After just 6 weeks of consistent consumption, black sesame consumption was found to improve retinal vascular function and considerably lower oxidative stress indicators, according to a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food. Amit, a 72-year-old tailor, presented to us with diabetic retinopathy in its early stages. Although he had been keeping his blood sugar under control, he was beginning to detect some moderate distortion when staring at straight lines and dark floaters in his eyesight. Losing his independence and being blind was his greatest worry. We chose to provide nutritional assistance for his vision, even though he was already taking medication. Every evening we started serving roasted black sesame seeds with a little honey. He started doing it every night before going to bed. He noted that the floaters had decreased in frequency after 8 weeks, and his OCT scan revealed less retinal edema. His reading clarity even improved. Above all, he was encouraged by the idea that something so basic may yet enable him to maintain the vision he was afraid to lose. The most potent seed on this list is drawing nearer. But first, this one is the best for protecting the nerve inside your eye. Hemp seeds come in second. Gamma-linolenic acid, an uncommon kind of omega-6 fatty acid found in hemp seeds, actually lowers inflammation rather than increases it. This is important for your eyes because the optic nerve, the network of more than 1 million small nerve fibers that sends visual information from your retina to your brain, is one of the most susceptible components of your visual system as you age. Vision loss may begin abruptly from the periphery inward if this nerve is irritated or injured. Damage to the optic nerve is directly connected to conditions like glaucoma, and research now indicates that GLA may help shield this important tissue. GLA supplementation increased ocular blood flow and reduced optic nerve degeneration in glaucoma-prone seniors by up to 28% over a 90-day period, according to a recent study in eye research. That has a huge protective impact. Elias, a 75-year-old patient of ours, was a newspaper editor once. Although he loved editing text and reading headlines, he started to notice tunnel vision and elevated eye pressure after retiring. He was afraid of what was ahead because he had already been diagnosed with early-stage glaucoma. We discovered that his diet was almost completely deficient in omega fats that reduce inflammation. So we started using 2 tablespoons of raw, shelled hemp seeds in his daily meal. They are nutty, soft, and simple to add to smoothies or toast. His intraocular pressure had somewhat dropped after 2 months, but more significantly, his scan showed that the optic nerve thinning was slowing down. Although the drops were helpful, he told us that the seeds provided him a sense of control and that he felt like he was actively retaliating every day when he added them to his food. We now reach the top seed on this list, the one with the most compelling narrative, the most impressive science, and the most striking outcomes. Saffron seeds come in first. One of the most potent natural substances ever researched for eye preservation is saffron seeds, or more precisely, the dried stigmas that grow from these seeds. However, very few elders are aware of this. Crocin and Crocin, 2 potent carotenoids that specifically target the photoreceptor cells in the retina, are abundant in saffron. Light is transformed into electrical messages by these cells, which your brain then interprets as vision. These cells deteriorate with time, particularly in those who have age-related macular degeneration, which can result in distorted images, blind areas, or hazy center vision. However, saffron not only shields these cells, but also helps them function again. After just 3 months, patients with early-stage AMD who took 20 milligrams of saffron daily showed notable improvements in their retinal sensitivity and visual acuity, according to a clinical research published in the British Journal of Ophthalmology. Not only did their vision stop getting worse, it improved. Abraham, a 79-year-old former painter from Alexandria, gave us one of the most moving tales we've ever seen. He worked with colors, shading, and fine details for the most of his life. He told us, however, that he had begun to lose the center of everything he observed throughout the previous 2 years. People's faces got hazy. The colors became subdued. It was almost impossible to read. He was advised by his doctors to be ready for complete central vision loss due to dry AMD. He was heartbroken. Desperate for options, his daughter brought him to us. We recommended saffron pills refined to 20 milligrams of pure extract daily, but we made no claims of miracles. Abraham started to notice something odd after 6 weeks. He was able to view his prayer mat's features once more. After a month, he recognized his grandson's face from the other side of the room. His retinal scans at the 3-month mark revealed better electrical response. According to him, saffron gave me the ability to see again, after I believed the world would always be black. Seniors should take standardized capsules of saffron, rather than the culinary quantity used in cooking. It must be every day, regular, and combined with a nutritious diet. It must also be sincere. A lot of inexpensive saffron granules are diluted or counterfeit. However, when consumed in the proper dosage, authentic lab-tested saffron may be the closest thing to natural retinal regeneration that we have ever seen. This seed has the potential to restore hope to seniors who are losing hope in their future. Some of you are aware of the 7 seeds that have the potential to literally save your vision through real food, real science, and genuine results, not through surgery or costly procedures. We are not claiming that these seeds will take the place of your physician, but just think of how much stronger your eyes may be with the correct care. Imagine being able to read without strain, recognize the faces of loved ones, and walk without worrying about tripping since your vision is keen once more. It's not magic. Biochemistry is what this is. Keep in mind that eyesight loss happens quickly, and you shouldn't now that you know the truth. Begin with a single seed. Put it in now. Your eyes will thank you for years to come. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried any of these seeds before? Did you notice any changes in your vision afterward? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. We enjoy reading them. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to Man After 70 for more simple, science-backed tips to stay sharp and healthy as you age. Thanks for watching.